Evie? Her name was Evie. Oh, man. The second Navani said it, I was like, whoa, what? What? What a way to end a chapter. Whew. All right, we got to back up. So Dalinar's walking around looking for people to spar, and nobody wants to, which, again, very Bobby B. I'm just saying, like Robert Baratheon being like, hey, I want to joust somebody. And they're like, nobody's going to joust you, dude. You're the king. But he found someone, and he felt like he won, but he lost, which is great. But he started sparring Kadash, the Ardent. Kadash was one of his elites. Did not put that together. That was pretty wild. But Evie, her name is Evie. Her name's back. Whew. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of reeling from that. That is crazy. And the fact that it just like happened, and then he's like, what? Nuts. Anyway, I loved the story that Dalinar told about tradition. And when he's like, everyone just tied their belt 3 times, and I couldn't figure out why. So I asked the master, and the master, and the master, and went all the way up. And then he finally got to the original person who's like, you got to tie your belt 3 times, because that's just the way it's done. And then you find out that the guy who started the tradition was just really short. And if he didn't tie it 3 times, it was too loose, and like it just hung too far. That's amazing. I love the idea of like, why do we have tradition for the sake of tradition? Like, it's important to know why you are doing things. Like, the style of Iaido that I train in is called Musa Shinden Ryu. And it's what's really cool about the dojo that I train at is my sensei is 4 degrees away from the guy who founded our style. So it's like the guy that founded it, and then his son, and then my sensei's sensei, and then my sensei. And that's like really important in martial arts because the delineation, like it's the line is still very solid in the sense. What I'm trying to say is, when you have a martial art and somebody learns a martial art and then they become a sensei and they open their own schools, sometimes they'll change the style a little bit, or they'll change the katas a little bit to further suit them. So like if their knee doesn't bend that way, sometimes they'll change the move a little bit so that it goes that way. But people rarely ask why. And so, I don't know, the history of the why of the tying of the belt, and the fact that in Iaido we wear hakama, which is like very similar type of like pants that they wear. Anyway, ADD strong with this one. Yes, I just thought it was a really cool story. I love that Dalinar went and found the guy, and he's like, oh, he was just so short, and that's why he did it. Like, I need to know why, because I spoke to the Stormfather, and he told me honor is dead, which I understand is tough for you. Prove me wrong. I would love to know. Fairly certain he's not. But anyway, Evie, what? Crazy.